When authorities received a distress call reporting a severely ailing dog abandoned at the roadside, they feared they might not make it in time to save her. Yet, amidst this bleak scenario, a remarkable discovery awaited them. In the chilly November of 2017, as the city of Austin, Texas, recuperated from a night of heavy rainfall, the Animal Cruelty Division received a troubling summons. A vigilant driver had spotted an immobilized dog enclosed within a crate while passing by and promptly alerted the authorities. While the officers were mentally bracing themselves for a distressing situation, nothing could have readied them for the harrowing scene they were about to encounter. The officers were greeted by a solemn tableau. The crate sat by the roadside next to a heap of leaves, exposed for all to witness. With heavy hearts, they cautiously approached, their minds filled with a mixture of apprehension and compassion. As they drew nearer to the crate, their senses were assaulted by the overpowering odor of filth and decay. With utmost caution, they peered into the crate, and their deepest apprehensions were tragically confirmed. Within the confines of the enclosure lay an emaciated dog, utterly motionless, cloaked in dirt and matted fur. Its fragile, skeletal frame bore the scars of old bruises, and its sunken eyes showed but a faint glimmer of life. The sight before them left their souls shattered and their minds in disarray. A collar bearing the name Sophie revealed that this poor dog had once known the love and care of an owner. The officers were profoundly disturbed by the dog's appalling condition, indicative of severe neglect and mistreatment. They struggled to fathom how someone who had once cherished Sophie could permit her to descend into such a deplorable state. The heart-wrenching truth emerged. The dog had endured immeasurable suffering, enduring prolonged neglect and pain. Without hesitation, they tenderly lifted her from the squalor of her sordid prison. As they prepared to place her lifeless body into a bag, Detective Wagner made a remarkable discovery. The dog's ribcage exhibited faint signs of movement. When she looked more closely, she noticed that poor Sophie was still breathing, ever so slightly. The officers then rushed her to the Austin Animal Center. There they met the veterinary technician who was going to play an important role in her recovery. When the dog was brought to the vet for evaluation, it was estimated that she was approximately 1 year old. However, her extremely emaciated state was a cause for concern. Sophie weighed only 9 pounds, which is severely underweight for a dog of her age and size. Her shockingly low weight further emphasized the extent of her neglect and the severity of her malnourishment. In the critical moments following the dog's rescue, Elizabeth Mancera sprang into action, her expertise and nurturing instincts guiding her every move with unwavering dedication. She embarked on a mission to save this fragile life. For hours that felt like an eternity, Elizabeth provided the dog with the life-saving care she desperately needed. Tenderly, she assessed Sophie's condition, working tirelessly to stabilize her fragile state. When she was brought in, the canine's body temperature was dangerously low and couldn't register on a thermometer. The physician knew that warming her was of the utmost importance. With skilled hands and a heart full of empathy, the vet gently lifted the fragile creature into a warm bath, allowing the comforting water to envelop her frail body. As water ran over her emaciated frame, it carried away the remnants of neglect, allowing her true essence to emerge. Once the bath was complete, the physician carefully guided the dog to a soft towel and cradled her in her arms. She reached for a blow dryer, its gentle hum filling the room as warm air enveloped the dog's trembling body. This simple act, performed with love and tenderness, helped to raise her body temperature, revitalizing her from within. Amidst the whirlwind of her efforts, Elizabeth's voice provided solace and reassurance. She spoke softly, whispering words of love and comfort into the dog's ears. Though the dog couldn't understand the specifics of her words, she could feel the kindness and sincerity behind them. Everyone thought that the hound was going to die, but Mancera pleaded silently with the canine to fight to live. She wondered if she should change the name that her horrible owner had bestowed upon her, but ultimately decided she would keep calling her Sophie. When she called her name, the canine raised its head for the first time and looked at the woman. In that moment, a connection was forged, a bond that transcended language and conveyed the truth that she was no longer alone. There and then, the vet knew that the dog would live. Elizabeth's compassionate care and unwavering presence were invaluable in those crucial hours. The veterinary technician's touch was not just one of medical expertise, but also heartfelt understanding that love and compassion have the power to heal unseen wounds. Unable to leave the poor dog alone at the clinic, she made the compassionate decision to take her home. Sophie was still weak and required constant care, including wearing diapers. Mancera dedicated herself to Sophie's recovery, providing the love and attention she needed. As the dog's fragile body began to respond to the warmth, care, and affection lavished upon her, Elizabeth felt a surge of hope within her own heart. The life she cradled in her arms was a testament to the resilience of Sophie's spirit. As the veterinarian continued to provide life-saving care and love to the dog during her recovery, a bond formed between them that transcended their roles as caretaker and patient. In witnessing Sophie's incredible resilience and indomitable spirit, her heart was forever changed. She realized that the little dog had not only survived against all odds, but also taught her a profound lesson about the capacity for healing and the unyielding strength of the human-animal bond. Sophie's heartbreaking tale reached the ears of the animal rights organization PETA, prompting them to offer a $5,000 reward for information leading to the culprit behind her abandonment. Their mission: bring the responsible person to justice and hold them accountable for this heinous act of animal cruelty. As time passed, Sophie's health steadily improved under Elizabeth's devoted care. She grew stronger, tripled in size, and even regained the ability to walk. Her once frail body blossomed with newfound vitality, and her spirit shone even brighter. During their time together, Elizabeth uncovered the depth of Sophie's gentle nature, her unwavering trust, and the boundless love she had to give. Sophie also formed close bonds with the other dogs in Mancera's home, finding comfort and companionship. Amidst this journey of recovery and rediscovery, Elizabeth experienced a transformative realization. She didn't want to be just Sophie's caretaker. She yearned to be her forever home, providing the love, warmth, and security that the little dog had been deprived of for so long. In December 2017, with immense joy and a profound sense of purpose, Elizabeth officially adopted Sophie. The dog who had once teetered on the brink of death had now become a cherished member of her loving family. Under Elizabeth's nurturing care, Sophie thrived, exuding happiness and gratitude with every joyful wag of her tail. Within the warmth of their snug home, Sophie basked in the affection and attention lavished upon her. She had discovered her forever family, and they had found a loyal and devoted companion who filled their days with unending joy. Mancera marveled at the profound transformation, both in Sophie and in herself. They had rescued one another in the purest sense, their lives intertwined in a mutual bond of love and healing. Sophie's life now brimmed with comfort, tenderness, and an abundance of love. She had undeniably found her permanent sanctuary, where hunger, cold, and loneliness were but distant memories. With Elizabeth as her steadfast companion, Sophie's future gleamed with limitless possibilities and an enduring connection that would carry them through a lifetime of shared happiness. In the embrace of her loving family, Sophie had discovered her rightful place in the world, a survivor, a cherished companion, and a beloved soul whose journey from darkness to light would forever inspire all who crossed her path.